What's up YouTube? This is Think and Grow with Joe, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, assembly, and review of the AC Infinity Cloudlab series of reflective grow tent. This is the 36 by 36 by 72. I went with a smaller tent because I kind of have limited space in my basement, and this was a reasonable price, and it had a really good review. Supposedly it's completely light proof. Even all of the ports where the wiring comes in is supposed to be light proof. I also got the fan system and the charcoal filter to go with this, and I will be doing unboxing videos and assembly on both of those also. I won't bore you guys. I will speed the video up for the boring parts, and I'll slow down for anything pertinent during the assembly process that I think that you guys need to know about. I'm really excited to see if this thing's actually light proof, and I'm going to be bringing that camera into the tent to find out. So I'll be right back with you guys. I got to do some adjustments on the camera, and then I'll get started with the assembly.
A few moments later.
Alright, here we are back again. So this is after the unboxing and everything. It came in this case, so it does come with a carrying case in case you want to move your grow for some reason. Also, I noticed that each pole, they're all lettered, and each letter is individually bagged. So A, B, and C, and the top poles are each individually bagged. So it's easier to keep them together. Let's see what we got right here. Well, come on, Quanco. My dog decided he wants to be part of the video. I'm going to go ahead and pull these off. Little silly straps. What we got here. This is the guard for the bottom of it. It'll drain off. Got some straps here. So lead. Metal piece that goes on the front. This holds the device that reads the temperature and the humidity inside of your tent, and I did get the equipment that goes with all of this so that it's all attached and together. Alright, and then I've got some Velcro strips in here and a couple little screws. Looks like a welcome kit here, and tells you about their customer helpline, and it tells you about the fact that it has a 30-day free return policy and 2-year warranty. So that's pretty good warranty right there. And then it has a recommendation on the back of it of equipment that goes with this particular model and tent. I'm going to go ahead and readjust the camera again and get started with the assembly, and I'll be right back with you guys.
Many minutes later.
Alright, so as you can see, we have the fully assembled tent now, with the exception of this plate. This is actually the plate that you will mount your controller panel on that will control the inline fan if you choose to purchase the AC Infinity inline fan. And that will control airflow as well as temperature inside of your tent. I'm going to set this aside right now because I want to show you guys how the wiring goes into this tent and is still light proof. I'm going to start with the zipper though and let you know this is actually made out of metal, and it says AC Infinity in white on it, so it's easy to see. As you can see, it moves with ease. There's no restriction whatsoever. You also have this window over here, and it actually has Velcro all the way around it, so you can actually roll it up and it'll stay upright. Unfortunately, it does not come completely off. If I open the door, you'll see that there's Velcro right here, and this Velcro actually attaches to Velcro that's on the side of the tent and holds the door open. I've seen a couple of tents that don't have that, and it's a pain in the ass because you're trying to deal with your plants and you got this door flapping around, and it also can do damage to your tent. Right? Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a strength test. Now, I weigh roughly 175 pounds, and I have actually done about 3 takes already, so that's probably about my 3rd, 4th time to do that, and there has been no bowing or bending in any of the bars around here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video so that I can take you guys inside of this tent.
One eternity later.
Alright, so here we are inside of the tent, and with the tent came the instruction manual. It is actually well written. I was really impressed with that. Over here we have the warranty card. This particular tent has a 2-year warranty and a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee. I personally know somebody who has utilized this warranty, and they informed me that the process worked as so. They called them, they put the old defective product back inside of a box, and they received a label from AC Infinity. They mailed the product back. Once it was in the system, the new tent was put in the mail by AC Infinity, and it arrived to his house within a couple of days. You also have these straps over here, and they are used to hold up the inline duct fan. I'm assuming you can use it for any brand, or maybe use it to hold up your light if you don't have an inline duct fan. There are also some strips of Velcro that are not mentioned in the instruction manual anywhere, so I have no idea where you're supposed to use them or what they're for. I will have to get online and do a little bit of research. As we move across, you will see that we have lots of ducts, as well as viewing windows or perhaps ventilation windows. As we move up the tent, there is a little basket up here, or bag, or whatever you want to call it, and you can maybe put some shears in there. I'm personally going to keep a journal of the progress of my grow, so I will be putting my journal and a pin in there. We have another vent over here, one in the back, one on the ceiling, as well as one on this right side. Now I'm going to take this moment to show you guys this duct where the wiring would come out of your control panel and into your tent. So I thought that when you open this that it was going to come into basically something like this duct with these pull ties. That's actually not the case. The wires actually go straight down into a layer of the tent, between two layers. And if you come over on the inside, you'll see that it comes out down here. And there's a good amount of distance between here and there. So there should be very little light leaking through. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop this tape and do the rest of my review. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on the AC Infinity Cloudlab Series Grow Tent? I gotta say, I'm very impressed with it. I'm definitely going to be buying another one of these because I would love to grow at 2 different stages. This thing is very well built. You saw how strong it was. It held me up, so it's going to hold any size light that you decide to put in here pretty much. It's got windows at the bottom, so if I want to check on my plants or give it a little extra ventilation, that's an option. Lots of ports throughout here, even one on the top of the tent itself. The poles don't bend or bow at all, and you have lots of options for positioning there. The seal over here where the wiring goes in from the control panel, I actually took the time recently to put some wires down in there, climb inside and do another light test. No light was coming through at all. The zipper moves smoothly with no issue at all. I gotta say, dude, this is a good tent, and I'm definitely buying another one, hands down, and I recommend you guys too. Now let's talk about the price. This is $99 on Amazon, or at least it was when I purchased it. But I was actually able to find some reviews from other YouTubers online that reviewed the inline fan as well as the tent. And they actually offered discount codes. One was 20% and one was 10%. Now I thought that those discount codes were only going to apply to the actual item on the video that I was watching. But that actually wasn't the case. AC Infinity combined those two discounts across the board on all 4 items that I purchased. So way to go, AC Infinity. So I gotta say, I'm definitely excited to get this thing going on. I have 5 plants over here in my basement right now that I have just sitting over there with a light above them with no tints or anything, and honestly they're not doing well, so I need you guys to really help me out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some reviews on the inline duct fan, the control panel, as well as the charcoal filter. I'm going to put it in here and assemble it all on tape for you guys so you guys can see it, and I want to give you guys genuine reviews. I also have a Maxa sunlight, and I have 2 of them. The one that I currently have on my little tiny plants that aren't doing too well, and a new one that I bought that's supposed to be a lot better. And I'm going to do a review on both of those. So I'm excited to do this, and I'm excited to get these plants in here, and what I'm most excited about is seeing what the internet can grow.